Hello.
Also, I'll be using AI voices, so if you don't like them, disable audio. We have a new voting system with backdrop art for some of them. We have a new UI as well. It has changed quite a bit, with 3 new regiments I'll show in a second. The classes have more indexes, shown in the box of text. The equipped weapons appear in the loadout instead of the free weapons. We'll come back in a second. First, we have the 2E Regiment Dugini. It's the free version of the 3 Rangers. The musicians robbed the coat from the Irish, but it has a noticeable difference. The Navy also received an update in looks. You can see it with the officer most. Seaman is still Dutch. Under Regiment Pack 5, Britain has their dismounted cavalry. It's cool, I guess. No sapper or seaman. To change your looks and weaponry, go to Class Change and press Loadout. You can preview how you look in different regiments. Change your appearance. Oh, they also added an extra accessory slot. And see, change your weapons for classes. Chamblers and runners have new outfits. Most notably, soldier variants are finally here. Bubbles had enough francs to renovate his brick shack to a nice cabin. For every item you buy or looks up, he has something to say, a description on it.
I have many items within my collection, and they're all for sale.
He also has animations too.
For the right price, that is.
We also have new weapons.
To secure my country as well. Not against cannibals, per se. This is just a normal pickaxe. I found it in the hands of an armored soldier. I believe it was one of those French engineers that I've heard of. I have no use for it, though. Please, take it. This one's a very peculiar item. It's no different than your typical flintlock pistol, but it has an additional barrel. Very expensive piece of equipment. And you seem to be one rich man. I found this armor from the body of a dead soldier. It'll serve you well against those cannibals.
Oh yeah. Bavaria has cavalry too now. Now then, let's look at this village. Down here we have a camp. It has probably burnt stew in the pot, some sleeping mats, ammunition, and a missing soldier. He left his hut here. It's also one of the 3 zombie spots. Young. We have a wooden house with stairs leading to it. Basic furniture. There's a nice balcony here with a view. You get a good look at the jumpers too. Down here is a cliff face. You can see quite far with 3 graphics. These rocks are slippery, so be cautious. As you've witnessed, he didn't stop walking. Down here is another home neighboring, a blacksmith. It has a chimney, staircase, and some furniture. To chimney I correct. We have a nice pickaxe here with a window facing the terrain. And here is that blacksmith, with horseshoes on the wall with some other objects. There's a fire pit and a helmet, alongside a note, presumably from the blacksmith, or the soldier that wanted it. And there's a tavern here as well, with wine bowls, mugs, and everything you'd expect one to have. Even the chamber wanted a piece. Here's storage. Up the stairs is an open roof apartment. Lots of room and ventilation. And another chimney. There's even bunk beds here. There's some other stuff like a desk and cabinet. And a nice table which oversees the center. Hey, it's a little cold out here. It's usually like this in BEREZINA, excluding the cannibals. So let me show you how it works around here, and don't freeze out there. The cold will slowly kill you, that will also slow down reload and swing rates, and eventually walk speed. To reduce this stay inside a building, note that the water increases cold. To win, you need to build the bridge. At the start, grab a claw hammer so you can build the bridge. You need to carry logs up to the end and place them. There's gonna be quite a few zombies, but at periods there's next to none. And you're gonna have to use the hammer to set the log so it doesn't break. This requires jumping in the water too. Set and build the bridge. Where it says place log is when you need one. Then hammer in place. The bridge will magically build itself. Oh, and the metronome changed. It is pretty simple, but the cannibals make it a lot harder. Also, there is stance indicators on how cold you are. That's practically BEREZINA. I'll show you the end where cuirassiers appear. I hope they are anyway. In order to get the badge, you need to build or support your team enough, and be alive to get in the wagon. Also, don't worry if the badge doesn't appear immediately. The win music needs to play before it procs. Jacob's uniform had changed. It appears to be the Regiment du Génie. Here we have the Grenadiers de la Wani Regiment d'Infanterie. It's a regiment under a badge, du Arquire. It's essentially the easier old guard. Here we have the 3 Regiment Suisse. This is also free. It reminds me of the dead man that you dig up in Vardu. And the musician is literally the 3 East Strangers, without the pants and epaulets. But that's all in gonna cover. There's more like shove parrying zapper, but you can do that surely.